Welcome back to another episode of A Bunch of Nerds podcast presented by Squirrely TV. I am your host, Jeff Rhodes, and with me I have my co-host, Jonathan, David.
Just stick with John. Now the whole world knows my name is Jonathan.
Is it actually?
It is.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my other friend named
I have
John
you on Facebook, bro. Or on Instagram or
I don't
something.
My other friend's name is John, and his legal name is just John. So I used to call him Jonathan. He's like, my name's not Jonathan, it's John. I'm like, oh, well, I'm still going to call you Jonathan.
Oh, yeah.
I call all John Jonathan, I call Benjamin.
How do you spell it?
What, his?
Jonathan.
Oh, how do you spell Jonathan?
Yeah, how do you?
Why would I even Jonthan?
Yeah, good job.
That it?
I mean, there's a bunch of different ways to spell Jonathan, but there's only one right way, which is that way.
That's like spelling Jeff.
Yeah.
Referee.
Referee.
Yeah, Jeff. It's ERY, not RE, like most of these hooligans out there spell it. But we got We got an exciting show for you today. We're going to be talking about two things in particular. We will be talking about the Superman trailer that came out about like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Who even knows at this point?
I don't know. I just watched it today, so
which is surprising. It takes 3 minutes. I'm surprised you weren't. I thought you were a Superman guy.
I am, but like
you're not excited for the DEU
or
DCU.
I'm skeptical about James Gunn in general. So.
Okay, so we both watched it. I've watched it a couple of times now because I think it's a great trailer.
It may be a great trailer. I just don't. They fucked up my boy up. So
how they fuck? Okay, let's how they fuck up your boy?
No, my boy being Henry Cavill.
Oh, you gotta get over that, dude.
No, I can't, dude.
Even Zack Synder has said, "Well, this looks pretty decent."
I didn't say it didn't look decent. I'm saying it was better with Henry Cavill.
You can't say that until we see the movie.
I can say that Henry Cavill is the best Superman.
From the way this movie looks framed and the color palette and everything, I think this is probably going to be my favorite Superman movie.
It may be.
It
may be.
Because the way the trailer starts off is just him getting pummeled to shit. I love that.
I'm curious. I'm sure you do.
I love
I wonder by who, though. We don't have a clear view on who the main... There's, like, Lex is in it, but, like, I need to know who the main villain is.
I think the main villain is Ultraman.
That's what I was thinking, which is kind of a, like...
But I don't know who
I was expecting... Maybe I'm hoping they're saving Brainiac for, like, the second one or something.
Well, I thought he was in the trailer, too.
Was he?
There's, like, a glowing purple and green thing. Which I guess that's, like, Lex's colors, too.
That could be anything, yeah.
But I thought, like, Brainiac was, like, that was his colors, purple and green.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's more green with Brainiac.
Like purple is more like Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm breaking that down. They both have very similar villain color palettes. Lex Luthor and Brainiac.
There's only so many colors.
Fair enough.
But they can't do blue and yellow.
True. That's true. Yeah. But, like, no, I think just from the, I hate saying vibe, but, like, from the vibe, what the kids are saying, aura nowadays of this trailer, I think that I think he's taking it more seriously, too. I don't think he's going to be like...
Oh, he's definitely taking it more seriously.
I don't think it's going to be, like, as jokey as, like, Guardians of the Galaxy or like, Scooby-Doo. Or, like, when someone references James Gunn, I'm like, do you know he did Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, no, yeah.
But, like, more like the Suicide Squad. Because it looks like, the cinematography looks like Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, I feel like you kind of expect it to be a little jokey.
I'm sorry, the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Different from Suicide Squad.
Yeah. The Suicide Squad is different from the Suicide Squad.
Well, there's a the in that one.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the Fast and the Furious and Fast and the Furious.
It's like the Ohio State.
There's no need to bring up those.
I just did that just for
I
you.
know. There's no reason to bring them up.
So I don't even know what we're talking about. I feel like Suicide Squad, you're able to do. You're dealing with a bunch of villains.
Yeah.
Who were in jail and now they have a thing in their head. It's kind of funny when you think about it.
Yeah, but like the whole bit with like the weasel, like in the second one, where like he just like dies. It's just like it's like the whole entire first half, or not even first half, first 5 minutes of the movie is like a bit. Like everybody dying off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's like it's a funny ha ha ha.
Did Captain Boomerang die off in the first?
Yeah,
he did. Okay.
Yeah, everyone
which is kind of bullshit.
Except for like Harley, I think, who was the only one to survive the first.
Margot Robbie was the most perfect Harley ever.
Yeah, so like I think he's taking it in more like I don't want to say Zack Snyder. I think he's
not going Zack Snyder.
No, not Zack Snyder. I'm trying to think of like Joss Whedon. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, no, he did the Avengers.
Yeah. Like the way the way he took on Avengers, and like I think it's the same approach that James is taking it. He's like trying to make it more comic book. He's making it very comic book.
Very comic book accurate.
Which I don't know. We're gonna have to see how the underwear. It was jarring seeing the underwear back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the underwear.
Well, Henry Cavill's suit was my favorite suit
because it looked more practical.
Yeah, and like it looked like so. Basically, I'll say this: comic book wise, Martha Kent made the Superman outfit. In Man of Steel, he made it like his
birthright or something.
No, not his birthright. Like that was a warrior's outfit, a uniform.
Yeah.
I kind of like that better. I know it's not comic book accurate, and I preach about comic book accuracy all the time. But at the same time, I liked that better because it looked cooler, and he didn't look ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I read an interview somewhere or listened to an interview somewhere where like because a lot of people when it first revealed the costume, it wasn't like skin tight, can't really see his muscles.
I'm like
and stuff like that.
If I were David Cornsweat or whatever his name is.
Sweat?
I don't even know, dude. I would I'd be pissed. I'm like, I'm working out all this much. You don't even see my muscles. Like,
yeah, but then like people made up a good point. Like Christopher Reeves was just like a lot of people's Superman. Yeah, his suit wasn't very like
you don't see any of his.
Like he has and he got ripped for that role. Yeah. Like he apparently got jacked and like
he did.
It's not very defined in the suit.
It's not. It's true.
And someone was like, Superman's not about the whole muscles. He's just like. There's more about the colors.
Maybe back in the 80s when all he did was aerobics.
Maybe you're right.
But in like Henry Cavill, something you never see is Superman working out. Because in order for Superman to get ripped, this motherfucker has to bench press a building. But and that's what they showed in Batman v Superman, is that he was literally pulling a freaking big ass ship through the goddamn ice.
True. That wasn't a workout for him, though.
What?
It wasn't like a workout. Was he working out with it?
He was working out.
Oh, I thought he was just saving somebody.
No, the ship was on its side, dude.
Oh, I thought he was saving someone.
No, he was working out.
Oh.
I looked at it as him working out.
Oh, I thought he was just saving people. I had no idea.
Well, no, I feel like if he was saving people, he wouldn't pull the ship. He would just really quickly move all the people off the ship.
Well, maybe he's tired, doesn't want to fly.
So he's gonna pull his ship.
I don't fucking know.
But no, I looked at it. That was him working out, and I'm like, that's because the ship was on its side too, I believe. So it was like
it's been a while since I watched Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. So I'm like, it showed that, and I'm like, that's cool because otherwise Superman would be ripped.
True, but I don't know. And we're getting characters in this movie too that I did not think because they have the whole hot girl. We're getting people.
Guy Gardner for some.
Guy Gardner's hair. I'm sorry, I'm not a comic book character purist. I hate that haircut. That haircut looks so dumb. Yeah, the Guy Gardner that I'm used to is from the cartoon movies, and he has like that cut. I don't know. It's it looks more normal.
Well, I feel like if they're gonna do Green Lantern, where the fuck is Hal Jordan?
They're making a series.
I know
the Lantern Corps, and I know. I think it's gonna have all three.
Hal Jordan's Jon Stewart.
Yeah. Do you know? Hey, did you see Rebel Ridge at all? Netflix movie. Because that's the guy who's playing John Jones, and he's awesome.
I thought Tyrese Gibson would make a good John Jones.
No, he's too old and he's too bald.
He's too bald?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
He didn't get bald until Unlimited Justice League in my eyes. He had hair in Justice League. He went bald. He went bald in Unlimited.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah. John, the guy they got looks. I've only seen him in. No, he doesn't look like Jon Stewart.
I think they should just say screw it and have Johnny Depp play Jon Stewart or something.
Fuck that. No, we're not whitewashing black characters.
The one black.
The one. I'm not a strong opponent of white, changing the ethnicity of any character or sex or any character. But especially not we're keeping our black characters. You know how pissed I'd be if they made a white Static Shock. I would fucking be livid.
Bro, I would watch it just because it'd be funny.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
Don't be wrong. I would think it's stupid as fuck, but it would just be hilarious.
You know a white guy named Virgil? I don't.
No, I you got me on that one.
I was like, no, they can't be changing.
I do know a white guy named Lamar.
That's actually wild.
Yeah. Wild. I'm talking whitest motherfucker ever.
Yo, shout out Lamar. Shout out white Lamar. Yeah.
He was old as fuck too.
Oh, but yeah, no. What do you think about that though? Because it's not an origin story. It's we're gonna be in the world.
Well, no, that's fine. I think we've seen his origin story enough.
I haven't. Wait, hold on. Was Man of Steel? Oh yeah, Man of Steel was an origin
Man of
story.
Steel had an origin story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
It was literally the like.
I've only seen the original Supermans, like the whole franchise, like once through, and I was like, this is not for me.
Well, and plus, like Smallville is.
Oh, Smallville, that's an
is
origin story. That's an origin story.
You wait 10 years.
I'm not rewatching Smallville. There's like 10 seasons.
And honestly, dude, it's good in the beginning, but like you can't rewatch it. Like
probably because
it doesn't really get good until like season 6.
The effects
when Lois Lane comes in, that's when I'm like, okay.
I remember there's an infinite, in my family, there's like an infamous episode of like the tornado, like tornadoes. I don't know if it's a season finale, or like everyone's in a tornado. Like tornadoes are fucking up the whole entire city, and like Lana gets, or no, not Lana. Lana? Shit, what the fuck?
Lana Lang?
Lana Lang?
Yeah.
What? Am I just now realizing that there's Lana Lang and Lois Lane?
Yes.
Are they cousins?
No.
Are they related?
No.
Lana Lane and Lois Lane? Mm-hmm. Well, Lana got stuck in a tornado, and he had like save her. But it's like the whole thing was like, he's like sees her, she sees him, and he's like Clark, and she's like Lana, Clark, Lana. They're just going back and forth before he even does anything.
I ain't gonna lie, while you're doing that, I zoned out. I was just like, what are we doing?
We're talking about Smallville, damn it. Yeah, but no. So it's not gonna be an origin story. I think from the trailer, I think
they're gonna do when they do Batman. They were gonna make They were talking about making a Batman, but then I just saw like yesterday they are postponing it because James Gunn still wants Robert Pattinson to be the Batman because he doesn't want to make another Batman.
I think I saw the same thing,
which I'm okay with.
I'm pretty sure I saw the same thing, and I'm pretty sure I saw that James Gunn was like, "This is a lie. The script's not ready yet
for Batman."
Yeah,
okay.
He's like, it's not delayed. It's just like the script isn't to my liking.
So
yet.
that means we're gonna have another Batman.
Yeah, I don't want to mix. I don't think the Pattinson universe should be mixed with the DC.
Here's the thing: neither do I. I'm okay with like leaving his Batman alone because it feels like that kind of Batman.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like a very comic booky Batman.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I don't want another fucking Batman.
I do if it's a good one.
I'm just tired of
it's a good Batman.
We just had Batfleck, who I loved, and then we had now we have Pattinson.
I want to see
who else are we gonna have?
I want to see a young comic book accurate. Like, because if James Gunn's going in this hella hyper accurate comic book universe, then I want to see an hyper active like comic book version of a young Batman. Bruce Wayne. Yeah, I know Rob Pattinson's technically was year 2 in that movie. Yeah, and that universe is super realistic, like hyper. It's very realistic. Like and I think with James Gunn,
which I'm cool with.
Well, I heard another interview. He was talking about this whole DCU thing. He was like. And he made a good point. He was like, with Marvel, it's like you're dropping superheroes in today's universe. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to build a world where it feels like a comic book. And it's like I'm world building, not just like the world's here or character building in the MCU. I'm world building.
You can also argue like there's multiple different Batmans on multiple different Earths and all that stuff.
I think that's what they're saying. It's like the Elseworlds.
It's Earth 2, even though they've made several things Earth 2.
I really I think that he's too old, but the guy who you watch Reacher? No.
Yeah, I have.
Alan Richardson. I think he's a little too old, but he'd be perfect.
Yeah. He looks like a monkey to me, bro.
Whoa, chill the fuck out.
You ever see that Umbrella Academy show?
Oh, the dude in
that's who he reminds me of.
Stop it.
That's
Those
who
are
he
fake muscles.
I know they're fake, but that's who I think of when I see that.
But if you compare his build to like that guy right there behind you, that's very similar to his build.
But it feels like his head's too small.
He's wearing a cowl.
Not him.
No, I'm saying he's gonna be wearing a cowl.
I know. Who cares? I don't know. I don't know. I want somebody. Like.
I think he's just too old.
He's too old. Yeah. I want somebody in their 20s.
I think the guy is early 30s, Superman, like 32 or whatever.
Yeah. What is his name now?
David something.
I thought it's David Korn something.
I remember seeing him in Twister, so I was like, oh, shoot. I'm pretty sure.
He's in Twister?
Yeah, he's in Twisters, the new one.
Which one?
The new one. Like Twisters.
Yeah, I know. Like, which character?
He's like the nerdy guy who's like, oh, we should do this because of the science. And she's like, no, we need to do this because you can feel
No
it.
Shit.
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
I didn't realize
I literally looked at him, I was like, oh, shit, you're Superman. Oh, wow, you got 2 pretty good big gigs in a row. That's kind of cool for him.
Yeah, it's David Corn Sweat.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
That's a rough last name.
Yeah.
Corn Sweat?
Oh, Supergirl's going to be in this?
Probably like a tag
Millie
at the
Alcock.
end. Yes, girl from Game of Thrones. Yep. She's pretty good. I
Nathan
love her acting.
Fillion is Guy Gardner.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, when he makes that turn, he kind of looks like Woody Harrelson. So I was like, is Woody Harrelson in this?
No, guy. No, that's what pissed me off because like his natural hair, like Nathan Fillion's hair, I think it's Guy Gardner's like new 52 hair.
You're not wrong.
Like that. So I was just like, when I saw the bowl cut, I was like, what's happening?
I do think. What do you think of Lois Lane?
Basic white bitch. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Basic white woman. So,
yeah, I mean that's who Lois Lane is.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, she's supposed to be like.
She
hot.
looks the part.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be hot. Like to me, Lois Lane's hot.
I always thought Lois was like, even in Smallville. I thought she was like,
bro.
like
I was in love with. Lois
I thought Lana was hotter.
I was never really into Lana.
Lana and what was it? Chloe.
Well,
do you know she was in a cult?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was literally about to say that. She was in a sex. She was. I'm sorry. Like. Dude, you just opened up a whole tangent right now, dude.
We gotta stay somewhat on subject.
Okay, well, we're talking about Chloe, who's in Smallville, who's related to Superman. Anyways, so this chick was selling women into a sex cult.
I don't think she was selling them. I think she was like selling them on the idea.
Yeah, they're selling them on the idea.
Yeah, like, they were like selling them. Like,
and I'm just like, where do I go to join? Like,
Jesus, did they all get like, busted for something?
I don't know.
Like, she was in a documentary.
I think she went to jail.
Yeah, because she got busted for something. I think it was like drugs or something. I don't know. She did not look good at the end.
No, she didn't. She looked better in the show.
Yeah, she looked great in the show.
I liked her.
But yeah, no. What do you think about the score?
It was a classic Superman score and like with a
guitar. I thought it was sick.
I thought it was a
great choice.
I thought it was cool. I hope they don't do that all through the fucking show.
No. I think that's just like a trailer.
Yeah, I'm okay with that just being the trailer or an intro or something like that. But I need to hear the classic score because even with the Henry Cavill thing, that was the one thing that was missing.
Yeah.
And when I heard the score in Black Adam and Henry Cavill like came in,
popped out.
I got hard, bro. Like
that's like me when when they I think it was Spider-Man Homecoming, and it's like they did the whole opening scene with like the Michael Keaton's like backstory, and then they go to Flash to Marvel. And it goes dun dun dun.
Oh,
dun, dun. I was like, let's
go! Yeah.
Like, we're doing this.
Yeah, but
I was like, hell yeah!
But I understand why Zack Snyder didn't put
because it's not that Superman.
Exactly, it wasn't that Superman. He wasn't going for that Superman. So I understand that.
Yeah,
but
and then we got Crypto, which I never in my life thought we were going to get a Crypto in a Superman movie.
I knew.
You thought
it was leaked before?
Oh, was it leaked?
Yeah.
I had no clue when they had that little bullet thing. I was like,
I thought he's going like he's going like Golden Age comics. That's the thing about. That's why a lot of people are like, this isn't comic, but it is. Like, he's pulling scenes directly out of comics and putting it. Well, that's what he did.
I'm pretty sure. Isn't Guardians of the Galaxy like? Aren't they golden? Like, no one knew who Guardians of the Galaxy was.
Didn't, yeah.
Like, I had no. I think I knew who Rocket Raccoon was because I played Marvel vs. Capcom. And that's the only reason I know who the raccoon was. Right? Star-Lord, I had no idea who they were.
Yeah.
And then now they're like one of my favorite characters because I know you're not as high on it as I am.
I hate Star-Lord.
Like, no, Star-Lord as a character is horrible.
Oh,
I'm saying as a Guardians of the Galaxy as a movie.
You know what's funny? Someone told me, my sister told me, I hate Star-Lord with a passion, but she was like, if you're a superhero, you'd be exactly like Star-Lord. And I'm like, probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong.
Damn.
Well, she was saying that in the sense that like I like classic music. I don't take anything seriously.
Fair
like
enough.
Stuff like that. Not in the sense that I would.
You would fuck up the whole entire world.
I would sacrifice the whole fucking world
for some stupid 2 hits in the face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, Guardians of the Galaxy was like the first one ranks like in my top 10 Marvel movies. Because it was just it was like Thor Ragnarok.
And there's so many, and there's so many like little like droplets in there you don't really get.
Yeah. So like I have faith in James Gunn a little bit. That's why I know you're not so much.
I am what is it? What's the term? Hopefully optimistic.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd be fun to play a little game with you.
Okay.
So wait, before we do this, overall thoughts of the trailer, you liked it?
I like the trailer.
Are you looking forward to the movie?
I am looking forward to it.
We see it like opening weekend.
But the problem is like I'm just so I don't know, really just depends.
Fair enough.
Just on time and stuff. But I'm definitely going to see it in theaters. The question is, will I see it twice in theaters?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will probably see it in IMAX personally.
Oh, yeah.
But so I have a fun little game here.
Okay.
Because I know we talked prior about this, and you're not as high on James Gunn. So I have a Would You Rather game with James Gunn. So basically this game would be...
Would I rather what?
Who would you rather be in charge of the DCU?
I got it.
Than James Gunn. I have a couple of names here. I'm gonna list out their resume and see who would you rather go. So I think I'm gonna work backwards. I think it's just funny. First, would you rather James Gunn? Would you rather James Gunn, Zack Snyder? No, let's say this is not Superman. This is the whole entire DCU.
Yeah, I like Zack Snyder. I ain't gonna lie.
So you rather Zack Snyder?
As of right now, I'd rather Zack Snyder.
Taking Zack Snyder.
It's also hard because I haven't really seen much of James Gunn's work either.
You haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, I mean I haven't seen his DC work.
True. I mean he has that show out right now, but it's very Suicide Squad-ish. The Creature Commando, and it's a cartoon.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen
that's like the first. That's the very first, I think, official James Gunn project.
I do like that he is keeping Jason Momoa as Lobo.
I did see that casting too.
When he got cast as Aquaman, I remember thinking he would make an awesome Lobo.
Yeah,
I remember thinking that, and then they did it. So I'm like, I like that.
Yeah,
I also think they should keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman because
they probably won't. They're going younger,
but she's wonderful.
Yeah. Next on the list, I know you're not going to know who this is, but Steven Soderbergh. He did the Ocean movies and Magic Mike.
I haven't even the Ocean movies. What are those? Like Ocean 13.
Oceans 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
Or 11, 12, 13.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, he did the Magic Mike.
I've never seen Magic Mike.
Oh, it's a good. The first one.
I don't think he'd do. Because
he's made 2 universes so far. Like he's done 2 franchises. Yeah,
yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, but that's not 2 universes. He just made a story in this universe, basically.
Okay, fair enough. So you're probably taking James Gunn.
I'll take James Gunn. He's done more comic booky stuff.
Fair enough. Okay, here's one I'm interested in. I don't know if you know Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah,
he did Spy Kids, Machete. He also did an episode of The Mandalorian, and he directed and wrote. I don't know if he wrote. He directed
Boba Fett.
Alita: Battle Angel. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's based off an anime.
But he did do Boba Fett.
He did Boba Fett?
He did Boba Fett.
He did the whole show?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It wasn't
him and Favreau, but yeah.
It wasn't on his IMDb.
Yeah. I'd be okay with him doing a Superman thing.
Well, would you pick him over James Gunn?
Possibly. Possibly.
Okay. So we got a possible. I like the Spy. I think he'd be dude. I listed people who I think would be realistic options for the DCEU. Like I'm not putting like James Cameron because James Cameron's too much of a snob. I'm not putting Christopher Nolan down.
James Cameron would make. I don't know what James Cameron.
Didn't he want to do a Superman movie?
I don't know. He shouldn't. James Cameron has a very specific role, and his role is to not do anything that was written before.
Fair enough. He doesn't he likes original stuff.
Yeah, which is fine.
No, that's why. But I'm saying I'm putting people who I think could have done the job as good or better than.
I think
James
Ridley
Gunn.
Scott could do a good Superman.
I think Ridley Scott's too pretentious too.
Yes, but I think Ridley Scott's also a huge nerd.
And it's not just Superman; it's the whole DCU.
Yes.
It's like basically because he's like the Feige.
I also feel like James Cameron would make Superman a strong black lesbian gay woman.
Whoa, is he? Why?
Because he said something that made me really not like James Cameron is that young boys need to purge the testosterone out of their body.
Huh.
And I was like, you are a...
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to bleep that one out. So, if you haven't seen Alita Battle Angel, because I'm going strictly off Alita Battle Angel, which is a already pre-existing property that he directed, and it was awesome, and then no one saw it.
Okay.
So it didn't get picked up for a second one, and I'm kind of pissed about it, but yeah, okay, cool. So that's a maybe. So maybe, okay, got you. All right, next one. Would you rather James Wan, Aquaman, The Conjuring universe? That's like his resume.
Aquaman in the Conjuring universe?
He directed and wrote Aquaman, and he did the whole entire Conjuring universe.
Oh, okay. James Wan?
Yeah. Who also, he did direct a Fast and Furious movie too, so he knows action.
Yeah.
He's a good writer. Well, I don't know if he wrote the last Aquaman. Cause that was
I think he could have been. I think he could make a good Superman movie.
That's what I thought. I thought he'd be a decent pick. I thought he was gonna be the next pick to take control of the whole entire DCU. I
think James Gunn was like their 4th choice, bro.
Who was the first? Oh, what didn't they talk about Jordan Peele at one point?
I don't know. They talked about the dude who's doing the Batman movies. The Batman.
I know the guy who did the Monkey movies. I forget his Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves, yeah. They talked about he was their first pick. He was
super realistic.
Yeah, and he wanted to keep Batman as his own Batman. That's why he said no. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah. And I thought because James Wan's the only one that made $1 billion in their franchise. Mm-hmm. Well, the Wonder Woman cost $1 billion franchise. I know Aquaman did.
Wonder Woman does not make $1 billion.
Yeah, I know Aquaman. So I was like, oh, they're gonna probably
Aquaman made it. It wasn't even that good of a movie.
It wasn't, but it made $1 billion.
It made $1 billion.
And plus, you had the Conjuring universe, which I love. And he also did the Insidious stuff too.
I'm not a big horror guy.
The Conjuring universe is probably the only thing close to Marvel right now. With what's the word I'm looking for? Like where it's
who's the guy
coherent.
who's doing the Sonic movies?
No idea.
I don't know, but that guy. That's the guy I want.
That's the guy you want for DC.
That's the guy I want.
I don't know his name.
I don't know.
He's not on this list.
But I love those movies, and
enough.
I think they kick ass.
No, they're awesome.
Yeah.
But it's meant for kids. So that's probably why it's so cheesy. All right. We got JJ.
So it's comic books.
Huh?
So it's comic books.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
JJ Abrams.
Fuck that guy.
Such Chicken James.
The way he fucked Star Wars. Fuck that guy.
That wasn't Star Wars. That was not his fault.
That was absolutely his fault.
That was Ryan Johnson's fault. I will die my deathbed. That's Ryan
I mean, I'm not
Johnson's
going to
fault.
completely disagree with you, but he recovered horribly, and I hate it.
Because the shit, how you gonna recover from the
I don't
stinking
care.
garbage like Last Jedi?
I don't like J.J. Abrams.
Star Trek? You watch these Star Treks?
They're okay.
Yeah, fuck you. Okay.
I like the first one, I guess.
All right, and then I talked about him earlier today. Josh Whedon.
Fuck no, because I saw him do a Justice League movie.
Which one?
Oh
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not fair. That wasn't his vision.
No, but he turned it into some comedic joke, which spiraled that whole thing down.
The whole thing was not. If he had controlled the whole entire universe, it would be coherent.
It probably would have been better. It probably would have been better. I'll give him that.
Because he also did Firefly and the Buffys.
But I go off of what I saw when he did have Superman, and it was horrible.
Okay, fair. And my last one is Ryan Coogler.
The fuck is that?
I know you wouldn't know that. The guy who did the Black Panther franchise and Creed.
Oh. Wow, so he'd make Michael B. Jordan Superman.
Nah, he'd probably be like Lex, which he should be. Because Lex is black from the cartoon.
What cartoon?
The 90s cartoon.
When was Lex black?
The 90s cartoon.
Oh, you mean that early 2000s one that we were talking about before?
That not early? Well, yeah, sure. Yeah.
He was not black.
A man was black.
He was not black.
Lex
he was white
Luthor
as
black
he was
as
white
shit,
as
dude.
fuck.
Stop it. He was black. He was freaking black. You know what we're gonna do it again? We're gonna put it on our Instagram. And we're gonna see if Lex Luthor was black. That's a black ass man.
Oh
right
my
there.
god.
I'm just gonna put a picture of him.
You're gonna find like the darkest picture of him too.
It's all of them. All of them look dark. He looks like a light skinned brother. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, he may look light skinned. And
that's what Michael B. Jordan is.
He probably had a tan.
Okay, Lex Luthor.
Except Michael B. Jordan's too ripped to play Lex Luthor.
He can lose weight. You're telling me this isn't a black man? His lips. Look at his eyebrows, bro. That's a black ass man. You're telling me that's not a black man?
He looks white as fuck in that picture.
You picked the lightest one.
I know you picked the darkest one.
That first one, that very first one.
See, he looks white in that picture.
He looks black, dude.
He looks white.
Black. He looks Puerto Rican at best, dude.
He looks white as fuck in that one.
That's not the same one.
I know it's not.
That's the new one. I'm saying he should be black, like the animated series.
Okay, he does look a little black right there.
Dude, he is black as hell.
I think it's just that spray tan, bro.
No.
Let's see. That's like a lot.
That's not Billy Zane.
I don't know. Yes, it is.
Did Billy Zane play Lex Luthor?
I don't know, but they're just comparing.
Oh.
I don't know who Billy Zane is.
The guy from the Titanic. No.
What guy from the Titanic?
The guy who got cucked.
What?
The guy got cucked. Rose's original person he was supposed to be on the ship with.
No shit.
Yeah, he's just bald. He's in other stuff. But that's the only reason I know him from.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
He may be mixed. I'll give that.
But back on track. Would you trust Ryan Coogler with a DCU? Because Creed, awesome. Black Panther, the first one, with
the first one was good.
First Creed?
No, the first Black Panther.
Oh yeah, second one. What are you gonna do? Your star died.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it.
It's heartbreaking.
I didn't even like.
It's sad as shit.
I didn't even entertain it.
No, it's really good. It's probably one of the better ones in Marvel movies. It's just Chadwick's not there.
Chadwick, yeah.
He had to pivot the whole entire story.
Yeah. No, yeah, that kind of sucks. I can't really hold that against him.
Yeah. I think he'd do a good job. Out of these, I think Ryan Coogler and James Wan will probably be my number 1 and 2 pick.
Yeah, I'd be okay with James Wan. Maybe James 2. But
I hate you so much. I hate it so much.
So maybe Ryan Coogler. I don't like bringing the Marvel guys over to DC though.
Why?
Because Marvel has a different tone than DC.
They're both Marvel guys, James Gunn and Ryan Coogler.
I know it. I don't like James Gunn.
But I think Ryan Coogler is better at tone with like a serious tone.
Maybe James Gunn has a very
distinct writing style.
I've never seen him write a serious movie. And that's what Superman is. Superman's not a joke. Superman's an American fucking icon.
Would you consider Slither?
Slither.
That's one of his movies, but I'm pretty sure it's like a horror comedy.
Okay, a horror comedy, like Scary Movie.
No, even stupider.
No.
I'm trying to see.
You can't get much dumber than Scary.
Oh, Brightburn.
Oh well, he didn't. He produced that. He didn't like have.
Oh yeah, right. You're right.
Because
it only shows you what his name's attached
brother
on.
wrote it.
You're right. You're right.
Which I actually liked that movie.
I did too.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
kind of wish they continued it.
But it then would turn into Superman. Being it would have been Homelander. Honestly. Now let me see what he's like written, like
Superman
directed.
Would sit on Homelander.
Okay. Going through his ID. Oh my God, he directed a movie, one of the skits in movie 43. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, was his first movie Slither? No shit.
Oh, was James Gunn's first movie?
It was Slither. Ooh, it's trash.
No, James Gunn seems like the type of guy like I would like as a person because he's got such fucked up humor.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't want him like babysitting my kids. Like.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's fair. So, but overall, we're excited to see the film. I think. I want to see what he does with like a Batman.
I might have to go see Superman either like with you or some or by myself because I can't go see it with my wife because she's just not gonna.
What do you mean?
Like, if a movie's serious enough, do you go see it with your wife?
Yeah.
Because like I don't want to deal with the questions,
bro. This is off topic. You want to talk about a serious, fucked up movie? That's also warmed my heart. You ever seen Wild Robot or heard about it?
No. Yeah. I've heard about it. Yeah.
Really good. Crazy. It's a very serious movie. But it's also kids. It's a kids movie. But no, like it's so good. We were both like.
Does the robot like adopt a freaking baby?
Yeah, and it just goes through a lot of trauma, and I'm just like, damn, this is a good.
I think that was my nephew's first movie.
That's a great first.
Yeah,
he is going downhill from there. That's like his standard. That's your standard for an animated movie.
Yeah.
Good luck to that kid.
Yeah,
he's gonna be very critical for the rest of his days.
See, I'm gonna be a bad influence. So I have a million nephews and nieces. 11 on one side of the family. And 2 of them live in Estonia.
Okay,
and they're coming back here in like June or May or June or something like that.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be such a bad influence on this kid.
Why?
Because I'm taking him to Hooters the first chance I get.
Oh my God!
And I'm gonna take him, or fine, Twin Peaks. And then I'm gonna take him to like see a movie, but it's gonna be like a totally like inappropriate movie.
Well, Jesus!
not like a sexual movie, but like
I was gonna see. Watch.
But it's gonna be
50 Shades of Grey, kid.
Yeah. School trip.
Yeah, Jesus.
With the Catholic priest.
Oh my.
Anyway, so so I'm gonna take him. Like maybe I'll go take him to go see like Superman. Well, Superman wouldn't be a bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. But like to answer your original question, 'cause I don't know why I got on Wild Robot. It just looked like a very serious movie.
Well, we were talking about
it was. I didn't expect it to be a serious movie, and it was a very like parent. I can see why parents will love that movie. But like, so like I went to see Gladiator. I always give Paige the option. I'm like, hey, you want to see this? Show her the trailer. She's like, yes or no. So like a lot of them.
What if she says no?
I just go see it by myself.
Oh, okay.
Like or my family. Like with War of the Rohirrim. I was like, hey, you want to see this? She said no. Like yeah. So I saw it by myself.
I need to see it.
It's pretty decent. But like Gladiator 2. So hey, you want to see this? She's like no. I'm like she doesn't like war movies.
What's she like?
Rom-coms.
Really?
She likes action like rom-coms.
Bro,
like animated movies.
Bro, like Paige does not strike me as a rom-com kind of chick.
No, she is.
That's very surprising.
She hates blood. She hates gore. She likes comedies, romance movies.
See, I ain't gonna lie. She kind of strikes me as the kind of chick who's like, cut his head off.
No, she can't handle it. She says she wants to. I remember one time we were watching Yellowstone, and she's like, this show's pussy. And I was like, why? She's like, because they're not killing anybody. Like, they just beat them up. Like, why don't you murder them? I was like, you are so.
They do.
I was like, in the first season. I was like, you are so inconsistent. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I try to show you something like I was watching Creature Commandos, the James Gunn show. Yeah. And it's a violent cartoon. And she was like, can we watch something else? I'm just like, well, she also was like watching episode 5. She had no idea what was going on. Yeah. But like, she likes.
Oh shit! My glasses were up there.
They're right there in the back. But yeah, no, she's not very serious. She likes her rom-coms for sure.
No, Wendy. I tried to get Wendy to watch Game of Thrones, and
Paige gets bored. I learned
she couldn't handle the gore.
Paige is not like period. That's what it is. She doesn't like period pieces.
Oh,
so like she's like the way they talk, like their dialect. Like she hates that.
Okay,
like the proper English.
So she hates accents.
Yeah, the way they talk, like the proper accent. Okay. So like
I can.
That's why she hates Lord of the Rings, hates Game of Thrones.
Okay,
and she lives in like Gladiator and like all that stuff.
Can she do Star Wars?
She just finds it boring.
Lame.
Except for this, I've only I've only showed her not New Hope, Force Awakens. She fell asleep. This is like when we weren't even dating, and then I showed her Attack of the Clones. She loved it, and she loves The Mandalorian.
She probably liked Attack of the Clones because there was a lot more romance in it.
That's exactly why I showed it to her.
And Natalie Portman looking hot as fuck.
Yeah, and then she likes The Mandalorian. That's about it.
I do find it funny. Like, have you noticed Padme put on like the sexiest outfit to turn this good dude down?
Sometimes it bees like that.
I know, right?
Sometimes you just gotta play blue balls. Blue balls? Blue balls.
And then I don't know.
Yeah. But speaking of Star Wars, have you seen the Skeleton Crew?
I have. Not all the way through yet.
I think I'm up to episode 5.
I think it's a cute little story that has absolutely zero consequences on anything in our lives.
For now.
Yeah.
I want to know how this guy is. So, if you haven't seen Skeleton Crew, it's basically about these bunch of rats. It's like, was it Goonies in space?
Yeah, that's kind of how
I've never seen Goonies, but
neither have I. But I'm so
that's what people keep telling me. It's like Goonies
that's what
in space.
I keep hearing. Yeah,
and it's once these bunch of kids who find a ship and they get thrusted into this adventure with space pirates and shit. And Jude Law is like the main like celebrity that's in it, and he has force powers.
I think he used to be a Jedi.
And he just stopped. I think they're going down the. This is what I'm scared of. I think they're going down the Rian Johnson hole of like people have abilities like force abilities. Not everyone who has force abilities is a Jedi. Like like.
Didn't he say he was a Jedi?
Yeah, but I don't think. I don't think he is though.
I think he is.
I don't think he is. He's a pirate
with force abilities.
Yeah, so I think they're going like.
Well, I think he was a Jedi turned pirate.
I think he was just a kid who had powers. He had a high midichlorian count, and he never got recruited.
But here's the thing: like, if they do that, you're destroying so much.
Hence Rian Johnson.
You're destroying Anakin because even Anakin could use the Force, but very subtly, and he was the most powerful. He had the most midichlorians ever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he wasn't Broom Boy.
He was also trained not to like. He was like trained how to use his powers.
As a kid, before Qui-Gon got there.
You're right. This is a grown man, who could have learned over by himself. He could have self-taught himself how to just pull and pour stuff.
I guess
maybe he can't jump high or anything like that.
And if that's the case,
he can't feel the force, but he can just move shit.
If that's the case, fine. But because like I could teach myself how to do a lot of things. I taught myself how to shoot. So like
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's the same thing.
If you can do that, if they express that he literally trained himself on how to do things, fair enough.
Yeah.
But don't make it so like you're able to do stuff without any kind of training.
And I think maybe in one of the episodes, he was like, "You're not a Jedi," and he was like, "I never said I was a Jedi." So like it's still up in the air. So we don't know if he was a Jedi. We don't know if he's lying to his kids. He could be a Jedi.
I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima while I've been watching it, so
you're not even fully involved in it like I am. I'm sitting there. I'm like, let's see what's going to happen this week. I haven't watched the.
Speaking of which, Ghost of Tsushima, you should get it, dude. You would hate it because it's a huge open world game. But
is it?
It's very overwhelming, but it's such a great game.
I started picking up Harry Potter again. I'm like, no, because I was getting overwhelmed because I suck at Dragon Ball Z now. I was spending half my life trying to get this game, and I'm like, I can't freaking beat. I beat the monkey. I just can't beat Frieza.
Also, I've been focused on Squid Games because I haven't never watched it. The
one person in the world,
who has not watched it. There's multiple reasons. One, I hate the fact that it's dubbed. I can't stand it.
Watch it subbed.
I can't do that either.
Oh, then you're screwed.
And also, I'm also the guy who like can't. If everybody in the world is telling me to watch something, makes me not want to watch it. Like same thing happened with Game of Thrones. I didn't watch Game of Thrones until after season 6 was over.
I still have not seen Sopranos or Breaking Bad.
I have not watched I watched the first episodes of Sopranos with my parents. And I was like, this is a bad idea.
You're right. You're right. I got to the one episode. I got to like episode 5 in Sopranos, and I haven't rewatched it. But I've never touched a single season of Breaking Bad.
I've never watched Breaking Bad
because they were like, "This is the best show ever made." I'm like, "No, it's not.
No, it's not."
Like, I'm like, "This Game of Thrones." Like, how do you know? Like Breaking Bad. I'm like,
because nothing can top Game of Thrones.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And, I need to pick up The Wire. The Wire is very good.
What's The Wire?
It's like an old HBO show.
Oh.
It's always HBO shows.
It's always HBO because they can do whatever they want.
It's always HBO or AMC. I feel like AMC can do whatever the fuck. Like, dude, there's some shows on some episodes of
like
Walking
Breaking
Dead.
Bad. Like, what was there in Breaking Bad? Because that's cable. Like that's.
But that's what I'm saying. Walking Dead got away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well,
like they even had episode. I'm pretty sure the whole Negan episode, he was dropping the F-bomb.
I think
when the whole Glenn episode, he killed him. He was like saying, "Oh fuck, you are dead," or something like that. Like, Negan. I could have sworn he
I think he was doing it on the YouTube version. I think they cut it out on the.
They have a YouTube version of it?
Yeah, or no, they cut it. They did it on the Netflix version. When it was on, when it got put on Netflix, he was cussing. But on the TV version, I don't think he was cussing.
Why would they edit too? I mean, I don't know. Maybe
they do. Well, they take multiple takes.
Well, it's also okay. I have to go back to my noggin for law class. I think under a specific time, you can say the F word, like from like 10 to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And the fine, you either don't get fined or the fine isn't as much.
Okay.
Because it's not like prime time television.
Also, like if I'm in The Walking Dead with a bunch of zombies and nobody's saying the F word.
Even the gore they show on that show is kind of like rated R kind of stuff. Yeah. And I know that there's a lot of gore and I think there's cussing and AMC shows are just wild. It's a weird thing to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even finish The Walking Dead.
I didn't like the way it finished because they were setting up for all these separate shows. Because it's like Daryl has a show now, Rick and Michonne have a show now.
Yeah, Rick didn't die. I thought he died on a bridge or some shit.
No, he got saved, and they show you him getting saved at the end of the episode.
And then he just disappears off.
And then no one knows where he is until the very last episode. He shows up, and I think Michonne is on his way to find Rick. Oh, and like Carol went off on their own thing. And
Daryl was in Paris or some shit.
Yeah, his show shows about him.
That's where
overseas.
the virus started.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they released it in one of the Walking Dead comics. That's how the virus got started, was in France, Paris, France. I mean, but
makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah. No, I didn't. I just know that
who knows what the fuck they're doing over there.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad.
Fuck the French.
But yeah, no, I think Skeleton Crew has. See, it's
good.
It's the landings though. It's like I was high on Acolyte, and like they did not stick the landing. I feel like this show.
I was being dragged through the mud during Acolyte.
I think this show has potential. It's just like a fun show.
I think it's just chill.
But I don't. That's how Mandalorian started too. It's a fun show.
That's true.
And now it's like deep within the lore of the franchise.
I don't know. I feel like Skeleton Crew. I'm kind of like. It was like Agatha. I just went into it with zero expectations.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, I was just like, all right, let's see what we got. Acolyte, I was like, I didn't expect much, but at the same time, I was expecting a lot.
Because it was the first Old Republic? Or
it was the first one before...
High Republic, whatever they call it.
High Republic is only like 5 years old at most. So I had more expectations for that, but also don't trust Leslie Headland with a... Yeah, I just don't trust Leslie Headland.
Oh, the showrunner?
Yeah. Oh. Well, for one thing, that show was almost $300 million. And it did not look like it. The sets and stuff did not look $300 million.
That one,
so I'm like,
fight looks $300 million.
And they didn't sound like they had any big name actors. So I'm thinking, where the
call it?
Who?
The guy from Squid Games.
Oh, he wasn't there, wasn't he?
I think he's like.
I knew he looked familiar. I was watching Squid Games going, where do I know this motherfucker?
He learned English for that role.
He did, didn't he? Yeah. Because he wanted to be in Star Wars. I can respect that. Too bad the show sucked. Anyways.
Got canceled too.
Anyways, so much money went into this show. I'm like, where did the fucking money go? Did she just write herself a huge ass check? Like.
It probably went to the choreograph.
Because like.
Choreography.
What is it? Rings of Power.
Oh, what's it called? The girl from Matrix is also in there too. Barely though.
Is she Trinity?
Trinity. She's the one that
died in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
and like they did the whole flashback. She was there.
She did. Yeah.
So like those like the two big name actors in that.
You know, they tried to get Keanu Reeves to be in a Star Wars project. He said no.
I don't want him in a Star Wars project.
I love Keanu Reeves though.
Unless he's like a masked villain, Because his voice is kind of
Revan.
If he's like
Revan, he looks like Revan.
I don't know if he. I don't think. Like I said, I don't need to see his face. I just need to hear his voice. Because I love him as Shadow.
Oh, dude, he's so
good.
Shadow.
It's just his voice.
He's got
I don't think he did anything to it. He just like talked like.
He just talked like Keanu Reeves. He just talked like Keanu Reeves.
So awesome.
It's so cool.
I was like, what?
I saw him in concert.
He plays guitar.
He plays bass.
And does he sing?
No.
He just plays bass. He's a bass.
Well, no, he has a band.
But he's a bass player in the band.
Yeah.
He's not even front and center.
No.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm not saying he can't sing, but
he's
saying
such a humble guy.
Well, he is such a humble guy.
I love that guy.
I don't think he wanted like, because the guitar player was singing and the drummer was singing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're at the state fair, and
nice.
Yeah, Wendy got free tickets. Well, there goes the other one.
Nice.
And no, yeah, he was just up there. He was just playing bass. He didn't say a single word until the very end. I was just like,
this guy likes to shred on his bass.
Yeah, he's tall as fuck.
Likes to slap at the bass. He's like 6'2".
No, he's tall.
Yeah.
Tall and skinny.
Yeah, no, he could. I just need his
fucking
voice.
John Wick.
If his voice could be in something, that's all I needed. I didn't know that until Shadow. I was like, he's so cool.
Yeah.
Just a calming voice,
dude,
but also menacing.
That movie was so good. Sonic.
I love how it beat Mufasa.
What?
It beat Mufasa in like the box office.
I don't think that's hard to do.
I did. It beat it by like 0.5 million. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not think Mufasa was gonna do that good.
Why, kids? You doubt the power of kids.
I know, but like,
you doubt.
I guess parents are looking for a movie to have their kids watch.
And I saw it. My sister wanted to see it for her birthday, and I was pissed because
you're talking about kids.
There was a bunch of fucking kids in that theater.
Was there?
Yeah, and then there's my family. A bunch of us.
Never mind.
But no, they're changing the canon. They added a line, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this cub?"
I heard they changed the canon.
And I was like, "I don't want someone to have two kids."
Spoiler alert! Go ahead and talk about it.
There's just two kids. There's like because Kiara. Spoiler alert! My favorite Lion King is Lion King 2. That's the one I watched the most growing up as a kid. So I like the songs. I think the songs are better. So I'm a diehard Lion King 2, and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool because the whole thing is about Kiara getting told a story about her grandfather, Mufasa. So
really? So they actually put her in there?
Yeah. So like it's
that's cool.
It's Rafiki telling her the story of Mufasa.
Oh,
okay. Flash back and forth, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. And then I'm just like, at the end, she was like, hey, we have a present for you. You have a little brother. I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? No, I didn't say that. But I did was like, I looked at my sister, I'm like, did I miss something? Was this kid dead? Does this kid die before Lion King 2? It's the jungle. Lions be dying.
Well, they probably could have just done that. I mean, I don't know if Lion King 2 is actually canon.
How the fuck is it not canon?
Well, it's not canon anymore. Well, they also could have done that, like, had that be after Lion King 2.
No.
Well, no, Lion King 2, she was an adult. She was an adult. I forgot.
So my sister said apparently there's a show called Lion Guard where, like, this kid is, like, the main character.
Are they making, like, a whole, like, Lion King cinematic universe?
Hope not. If they do, they better bring Kovu and they better bring those jams back.
I feel like they're just taking us too far now.
Dude, everything needs to be a franchise. And I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It does not.
Sonic I'm cool with, though. They're gonna make Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I think you told me that on New Year's. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and I was like, that'd be kind of sick, but also like, do you need it?
I think it'd be dope. With Mario.
Only if they have.
What they need to do is make a Zelda movie.
No, they needed a Zelda and the chick who I didn't know was a chick. It was like a robot, but there's apparently a chick inside the outfit. The person in Smash Bros. That looks like a robot.
I got nothing for you.
You're the one that has the Nintendo.
I have a Switch.
It's a Nintendo.
I don't play Super Smash Bros. I play Mario Kart.
God, I'm gonna look it up now because it's like a woman, but like I never knew it was like a woman character. Yeah, I always thought it was a robot.
Quality.
Nintendo. I'm just put Smash.
Even
Bros.
our robots can be female.
I'm just gonna look at the cover, and watch her not be on the cover.
I know, right? I want to get that new Sonic game because they as the movie dropped, they made a new Sonic.
Generations.
Game. Yeah,
I saw that and I was like.
Which I'm not like I don't know the Nintendo lore like that, so like I do need to know how Sonic and
this guy right here, this person right there, who is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, Kirby would be sick too. Like the person with the gun, the helmet, the bottom corner on the right.
Oh, that's I have no idea who that is.
I want her movie.
Is that Ash?
Yeah, Ash has like the 3 Pokemons.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he comes with Charizard.
I haven't played Smash Bros. In forever, bro.
I had a brother in college who was like would hustle me. Said, hey, want to play Smash? I'm like, no, I don't want to play against you. You always win.
He was asking if you want to smash.
Kinda. You want to wrap this episode
I
up?
love Mario parties, by the way.
Really?
I will have Mario parties for days.
I never was raised on it, so I don't know.
Neither was I, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate it.
I can.
Well, they need to make a Zelda movie.
I say Zelda. Give me a Kirby. I think Kirby would be fun. And then give me the asteroid girl. I don't know her name.
Then put Ash in there.
You don't need Ash.
I want to.
You just need Pikachu. Honestly,
the very best. Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They already have one. They use but that's Ryan Reynolds though. We don't want that voice.
Well, no, but he lost the ability at the end of the movie.
I don't
remember. He couldn't talk anymore, and he went back to going Pika.
No, I don't. I don't remember the movie.
I wanna be.
I think I saw it once. I was like, I'm not a Pokemon fan either. I'm a Digimon dude.
Like no one ever.
I want to. Live action Digimon would make me cream.
Live action Yu-Gi-Oh.
That'd be cream
That'd
too.
Be dope.
I don't know how.
Bro, if they made a live action Yu-Gi-Oh, and then
there's no way to, because people are gonna be like, why aren't they Asian?
Dude, they don't need to be. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, they do. They're gonna be true to the lore.
I don't give a fuck. I just need a live action Yu-Gi-Oh. Dude, that with a live. Dude, that would.
You can't have a white guy named Yugi.
That would be fun. You can have a white. Well, Joey would be white.
Yeah, Joey.
Okay, here's a good one. Who would make a good Joey Wheeler?
That stupid accent, Brooklyn accent. There's one outside. I can't even tell you.
I think it might just have to be some random dude.
It would. I don't.
Who would make a good Yu-Gi-Oh?
No one.
Or Yugi?
No, I can't picture anyone putting that wig on.
You would need
dyeing their hair that color.
You would. There's a lot of Asian dudes out there.
But like,
you would need a child Yugi, and then you would need like a adult teenage Yugi.
Shit, they have to look at least somewhat similar.
Or you could have the same guy, just make him shorter.
You know who should play Seto Kaiba?
Huh.
The guy who does the games in Squid Game, like the guy that brings you to the games.
He would have to be younger. Kaiba's a teenager, bro.
That's a grown ass man.
He's a teenager.
He runs a corporation.
I know.
Ain't no way the man running a corporation is a teenager.
He was in high school.
No, he wasn't.
In the first episode.
They were in high school.
In the first episode.
He went to their high school with
He was
them?
in their high school. That's how I heard about the blue eyes. He's like 18 years old.
I thought he went to the high school just to get the blue eyes.
Maybe, but he was 18.
There's no.
Kaiba was 18.
There's no. How do we get to fucking Seto Kaiba?
I'm telling you, Kaiba was like 18.
How do you spell Seto?
Seto.
Age. There's no way. Hey, do you know his blood type is A?
What?
It just said all his blood
It says
type.
that?
Yeah, it says height, 186 centimeters, 65 kilograms. Blood type is A. Favorite food is beef fillet.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's this new AI overview for Google.
Does it not say his
No,
age,
he's 18. Fuck.
I knew it. Yeah, fuck
Okay,
you.
whatever. Well, I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah, I think once we start going off tangents like this.
Yeah, we went from Skeleton Crew to fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Although Yu-Gi-Oh! Show, that dude, you just got me on that Yu-Gi-Oh! Live action show.
I said Digimon. You got yourself on Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know, but now I just got excited.
I think Digimon's easier to do than Yu-Gi-Oh!
Probably, but dude, it would bring Yu-Gi-Oh! Back.
Because you're not gonna get excited because you know why? They're gonna desexualize all the girl monsters.
That's a good point.
Like you're not gonna get Dark Magician Girl.
Yeah, and like they're gonna have
you're gonna get City Sweeney as Dark Magician Girl. You're like you're on to something.
Yeah, we gotta better wrap this up. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Well, that's our episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see us. We have plenty more episodes on this channel. You can find us in the playlist.
We have more that's not out yet.
By the time this one comes out, they'll be out.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, John. But yes, you can follow us at Squirrely TV on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the socials.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Nope, not yet. Not yet. We were on Tinder, but we got kicked off. No, not Tinder. Sorry, Hinge. We got kicked off of Hinge.
He was on Grindr.
I was on there too. But yeah, no. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
All right. Bye.